All right, everybody, welcome back for
Welcome to
another
PUBG
week
Mobile.
of the Wednesday Night Scrims hosted by myself, SnowBack. Thank you guys for all tuning in. Not sure what kind of social media platform you are watching on, but if you are watching on Twitch and you have not already, please go ahead and hit that follow button. Trying to hit 1,000 followers on Twitch as quickly as possible. I think right now I'm around like 609, 610, can't really remember. Just know I hit above 700 last week, so definitely hope to get there within the next month. So, with all your guys' help, we can get there even quicker. So, we're gonna go ahead and switch to the overlay. Round one's just
We
about to
will be
start.
taking off soon. Be prepared.
And let's see what our first plane line is gonna be like tonight. So, we're gonna go from Georgetown all the way down to Novo. So, it should be definitely some good drops out of this one. Hoping to see some fights over here at Crates. Definitely suspect that people are going to go North Georgia, South Georgia, and Crates. Just not really sure how many are going to drop Crates. People tend to play it a little bit safer in scrims, but I know people are definitely going to be battling out in North and South Georgia like they always do. As you can see, what is that? Like 3 teams jumping out pretty much instantly as soon as the button becomes available. And in a minute, I'll be able to figure out who it actually is. Actually, I am completely fucking wrong on this one. Had a bunch of teams bypass North George and they're headed up to Zakari? Definitely don't see a whole lot of people coming here. So who else is with these guys? Where are they at? So it's going to be Team 6, and they are headed to a compound just off to the right-hand side of these guys. Actually, they're going to split loot. So definitely not a bad strategy at all. Let's go ahead and check in with Team 23 right here. So they are pretty close to, I think that is a sole member for Team 12. Sezda getting the first kill of the game with a vehicle knock. Definitely very, very frustrating when that happens right off the bat. And let's go over here with Sezda real quick, see if we can figure out what's going on over here. And definitely just got to confirm. And he is just trying to get as many knocks with his vehicle as possible. But if he is not careful, the one sole member for Team 15 in the compound is going to come at him with a gun. This shit's like Ring Around the Rosie. Oh, he barely missed that one on Rampage. And iCurly now comes in, is going to get knocked by LBJ. And got him with the M16. Says Dot's going to go ahead and jump out, but can he do it in time? He's going to have 2 people right close to him. At least his teammate was nice enough to drop that gun. And gets 2 knocks right there, going for the 3rd. And that is going to be it for that team. Very nice job by Sezda right there. I believe he got the complete squad wipe on those guys. Unfortunately, iCurly tried to come in and help out, and he ended up getting knocked by the guy with the M16. And we are going to have a southern rotation on this one. What is... He must be AFK. So let's go ahead and switch out of there. Let's check in with Echo over here. So they are going to be pretty close to Team 4. You can see Webb over there in the little farmhouse. And you're also going to have Freaky and PG-13 just across the street. Toxic is going to be by himself just off to the southeast right here. Skrilla going to get a knock on McBagboy. Going to go ahead and thirst that one with the Uzi. And unfortunately, what was that? REM being AFK, drowned in the water. Webb gonna get a confirm on... Actually, no, just a knock on to... What is that? Filefish, I believe? What's up, RPG? How you doing? Thank you for tuning into the stream. So Freaky now going to be pushing across, going to be rotating there along the broken wall, going to make his way back towards Webb. And Freaky going to take some damage right there by Protocol. And now he is going to push towards the broken wall. Is he going to go for the push? PG-13 is now going to be pushing up to provide some support. And Toxic is going to be coming in directly behind this team. If they aren't careful, this dude can definitely squad wipe them while they're in the open. And going to get a knock right. Actually, Freaky got that one. I thought Toxic was going to get it. Webb going to get knocked by Protocol again. JD Smooth going to knock down Unlucky. And Freaky going to get the confirm right there onto Eddie. So I'd really like to see Toxic push up and put a little pressure on, what is that, Vendum and Fish right here in front of him. But right now he's just third person peeking, waiting for them to make a mistake. Protocol doesn't really have anywhere to go. He's kind of stuck there. If he tries to rotate in an open field, they're definitely going to take him out. Two teams are right now in a standoff. I kind of want to switch somewhere else, but I know if I do, shit's going to go down as soon as I step away from it. So Bleach going to get a knock onto Kaysen. And Webb is going to get knocked by a third time. Got some distance with the Uzi. That is going to give the rest of Echo the chance to push forward. Going to get knocked by Toxic. Can he get the second one? And that forces Protocol to move back into the building. Ooh, barely missed that shot. Webb now going to be pushing forward. Webb doesn't have any health, though. Out comes the molly. And it is going to cause a little bit of damage right there. I'm going to switch out of this one real quick. It's taking a little bit too long. Let's check in with latency. So is Kaysen knocked? No, so Kaysen's still going to be up. Has got no heals. So Protocol going to get a knock on a Freaky down there in Milta. See what everybody else is up to momentarily. So we do have some teams up here at Severny. And it does look like Team 22 is going to make their rotation out of there. Team 14 placing some shots on them as they rotate by. And that is going to be Mobile Warriors over there. Let's see some fighting going down between Dishonored. So one of the players for Team 2 knocked, and it does look like Bubba and Elmo are knocked. The rest of the team now is going to be pushing forward. So it's just going to be up to Timbit and Maverick on this one. Unless they can get the revive off in time. It does look like Bubba got up, but got knocked again by a nade. And the nades were just absolutely everywhere on that one. But very nice job right there to Team 2. Came in with the aggression and a whole lot of frag grenades. Let's check in with the God Squad down here. Saw some shots coming off over here with these guys. From what I can tell, one of their players currently knocked. That is going to be Sparky. And Team 6 swarms in on him. Zan going to get a knock on a Mentalist. Let's go over here and check in with these guys. I forgot to turn on my guided access. I'm still getting notifications on my screen. I wonder if I can do it midstream. I think we're good now. So Team 25 is now going to be rolling in. And they are going to be trapped right in between these two teams. You can see some damage being caused right there. Irwin is going to be knocked almost instantly. And can't read that one. Is that Gabber? Is going to get knocked as well. So Mystic is going to go ahead and get the confirm onto that one. And the rest of that team has rotated just behind Murda. So he's going to go ahead and hop on that buggy, make a rotation now, but they are landing shots as he tries to make his getaway. And does make it safely back to his teammate. Look at all of these teams north of the zone that are all going to have to push into each other to make it into this one. So this zone's going to have a whole bunch of water. So I definitely expect to see a lot of gunfights as soon as the rotation to this zone is over. So you can see SET moving in on the western side of military base. Yeah, they're definitely going to be boating it around. I have a feeling they're going to come up right behind Team 12 right there on the beach and then make their way into military base from the backside. Let's go back and check in with Echo real quick. And that brings it down to just one player, or actually two players standing for RPG. So we're going to have Freaky and PG-13. Protocol, you can see, is going to be knocked right there. And then Dumb going to heal back up. So let's see how this one goes. Going to land a bunch of shots right there on him as he rotates, trying to get the revive onto his teammate. And Freaky going to get knocked. PG-13 needs to make his way back here to help out. Can he get there in time? And they are going to let Freaky get away. They had all the time in the world to get that thirst, but I guess for some reason they just didn't. Maybe they're just hoping the last teammate tries to come in for the revive, and they can basically use him as some bait. Let's check in with the God Squad one more time. So it still looks like these guys are trying to land some shots onto Team 25 just off in the distance. Let's see what everyone else is up to. Zone's going to push a little bit north. It's going to still have a little bit of military in there, but it's going to have basically built a farm shelter. It'd be cool to see this one kind of end up on the bridge, see how people strategy comes out. Let's go over here to Team 6. The Happy Camper is going to be coming right behind these guys over the hill. Zeke going to be pushing forward. Mentalist going to be proning in the grass right next to him. And he is going to stand up and knock him. Tasty trying to land some shots on him with the DP, and he is going to get knocked as well. Let's see what Pooty and Lucky do right here. Zol should have no problems getting the revive onto Mystic right there. And let's see what Pooty is up to. I believe, did Metals get knocked over there? And that did look kind of close. So he did get tagged by, sounded like M24 to me. Mista gonna get the knock onto Lucky and get the thirst. Whereas Pooty should have the revive onto Tasty. And let's see what happens right here between these two teams. Pooty trying to get the shots right there onto Zol. And I believe Tasty got knocked again. Alchemist going to get the knock and the finish onto Preach. And he is also going to take down Arrow. And going to go ahead and check in with Team 22 momentarily. I think I got to this one just a little too late. And from what I could tell from the kill feed, they eliminated the last two members of the God Squad. Let's check in with APG over here real quick. See who they're trying to land some shots onto. And the only thing I could tell is maybe Reckless in front of them by the bridge. So now Team 18 is also going to be rotating towards the bridge a little bit. They are going to be on the very top of the mountain on military base. So if you have some good players, this hill makes for a feat to try to push once teams are up on top of you, especially if they have scopes and stuff like that. I had a match earlier, but fortunately for me, because of cross-server matchmaking, the guys I went up against were absolutely horrible with their aim. And I think I ended that one with like 12 earlier and got the full squad wipe on them. Like, seriously, this cross-server matchmaking is absolutely horrible. I miss the days where I could hot drop in Pachinki and literally everybody would be there. Nowadays, I'm searching around for 15 minutes just to find 2 people to kill driving around the whole entire island. So Team 6 going to be pushing up to the compound now, and they are going to go ahead and stop. If they are not careful and go ahead and camp the top of those buildings, if the guys on top of the hill for Team 18 have scopes, it will be a very short game for them. Team 22 now going to be pushing up towards Team 25. They are going to be taking the L building just directly in front of them, like the God Squad originally occupied when SKN rolled up. And now let's rotate to Team 21. They are going to try to gatekeep Team 23 over here. And can they place any shots on them as they rotate by? Thank you for the follow, El Blanco. And does not look like they have any luck on landing some shots as they get over that hill. Actually, I take that back. Reflect got some landed on him. Heard somebody with the full auto VSS action going on. And this one is going to push to the bridge. So we're going to see a whole lot of action right here from team number 8. And let's see how they handle this one. So 2 players currently knocked for team 22. And there is only 1 member still standing for SKN right now. He's going to go ahead and thirst 2 of the guys. And that is going to be a third party right there from Beast. That is going to leave the last 2 members for Team 22. Some crates to go ahead and loot. And let's actually go over here to War Criminals real quick. Saw some shots coming out from them on the map. And they are going to be just on the edge of this one. So let's go ahead and check in with Tasty real quick. And can he get the shot off? Pooty gonna get knocked right there by, I believe it was Gutta. And gonna get eliminated. So now it is just up to Tasty. It's about to be a 3v1. And it is possible that Team 18 can get the third party. As you can see, they are landing some shots onto Tasty from the top of the hill. Tasty going to get a knock onto Unlucky Dark up there. But unfortunately, that most likely gave his position away to Team 2 right beside him. I'm really surprised Team 2 is playing this as passive as they are. If it was a 3v1, I would be pushing this all day long. So Carnage going to take out C-Dub. Nick going to get a knock onto Kim. Where is this one going down? Let's go ahead and check in with teammate right here. And Artemis is, as far as I can tell, that may have been the last player from Team 1. And is Latency going for the boat, or are they going to keep going? Thank you for the follow, Rage Magic and PUBG Nasty Joker. So JD Smooth going to swim to the zone. And let's go back here to Team 6. They are trying to play some shots up onto Team 18 right there. Team 18 definitely has the prime real estate. So I do really like the setup that Team 6 has right here. So let's say if Mystic moves up into that one-story blue building right there, Zol remains in the gas station. Mentalist takes that two-story right there. Is it only the 3 of them? If there was 4, the 4th I would recommend would be on top of this yellow top. Literally, as soon as anybody comes off of that bridge, all 4 of these guys could literally light an entire team up instantly. Team 2 now going to be pushing down the hill towards Mystic. And let's go over here and check in with Serenity Gaming. You can see SET is going to be directly in front of him. This is going to be Reflect to Nova. Boy Speed going to get a knock on Nova. And going to get knocked by Reflect to the right-hand side. What the fuck just happened? So, I think I accidentally switched it, not knowing I switched it. Never had that one happen before. This is kind of weird. So we have an entire team swimming right there directly in front of War Criminals. You're going to have JD Smooth bringing up the rear behind him. And let's go over here and check in with iCurly real quick. It was a good name, though. I haven't seen you in a while, Exclusive. Where have you been? And here comes Team 8 pushing across. And is Team 6 still there? They're actually going to play this one safe. So there's 2 teams right here. I didn't notice that earlier. It's going to be Team 19 and Team 7 all swimming beside each other. Who could get to land first is the question. Right now, it might be a tie between Bleach and Protocol. If these guys can't get out of the water quick enough, this zone is about to get very deadly. Connor's placing some shots onto Protocol, gonna get the knock. And Bleach has made his way up onto it as well, gonna get the knock onto Filefish, which is just going to leave Van Dum right there. And the rest of Team 17 going to be just to the right of Unlucky and Bleach right there. Let's go ahead and check in with the guys that are inside the zone. I do not suspect that a lot of these teams are going to make it out of here. So Kaysen's still standing for his team over there for Team 17. DRXCO gonna be eliminated by the play zone. Carnage, from what I can tell, gonna be eliminated by the play zone back there as well. And can Unlucky make it? Let's check in with Rye Guy and all them over here. They are placing some shots downrange onto Mentalist by the crate. And let's go over here with Team 2 real quick. So there is going to be, what is that, 1 or 2 members still standing for Team 18. Actually, I take that back. It's 3 still standing. The only person knocked right now was Young, and now going to get a knock on Angel. And you hear the crack of that car 9 just behind me to the left-hand side. Team 2 is going to use the crest of the hill right there. And War Criminal is going to be behind them. You can see Mr. Bacon going to be just on the edge of the zone. Cass going to drop some smokes right there to provide himself some cover by the rock. And is Team 2 going to continue rotating, or are they going to go ahead and try to pick these guys off? It does look like they eliminated the last member for War Criminals. And so we are down to 10 teams. And this zone is now going to start to move into what I suspect is going to be the final zone. And Team 18 is going to be pushing up directly behind Team 2. At this point, if I was them, I would take the shots knowing that I'm most likely going to be down to the zone. See Angel and getting some shots landed on Rain right there. Only problem is I don't know if Team 2 can make it to the zone if they continue trying to play shots like that. So you can see Gutter right there had to stop and heal up. And SET going to be pushing towards Reckless. Reckless going to be right behind these guys. Actually, they are way farther against the beach than I originally thought. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Bacon. So we went from 10 teams to 6 very quickly. Team 2 going to chill back there a little bit. Heal up. Alchemist going to get a confirmed kill onto Low Key. And that should leave them pretty safe in the compound that they're at. They're going to have 35 seconds to go ahead and make their rotation towards this zone. And Latency has, in my opinion, probably the best spot for this final zone. They're going to have probably the most amount of cover for everybody. And actually, 2 of them, yeah, I love those hills back there where iCurly and Sezdot are hanging out. So Cream Cake gonna get a knock on to Gutter. Gonna go ahead and thirst that one very quick. And Nova gonna take down So My. And Reckless just placing shots up range. And I suspect they're shooting at, what is that, Team 23? So they're not fucking with Latency yet. They're gonna give them a little bit of time. You can see Rye Guy going to get a knock on the Sesdot with the nade. And Alchemist pushes on Winters. He is going to go ahead and get another one. I really want to see how many kills Alchemist has this game because I have seen his name in the kill feed crazy at the end of this one. So Breezy going to get a knock onto Towels and going to go ahead and get the shit and get the finish. And I believe Reflect was eliminated by the zone. So right now, these are going to be our two final teams. It's going to be Reckless and I believe it is Hit Squad. So Reckless going to be popping some smokes, give them a little bit of cover to make their way to this compound to put up a fight. You can see Buffer Eyes is placing some shots over there. And going to blow that vehicle up. Beast has a real good spot right there in the dip. And is going to land quite a few onto Alchemist. Alchemist did have time to go ahead and get his head back behind that wall. Let's get a first-person view from Beast right here. And going to get a knock on to Breezy. And going to get one on Alchemist as well. Here comes the push. Let's go ahead and get on there with Nick. So they are going to push into here. Nick is going to go ahead and thirst Breezy. And that is going to be the match. Very nice job to Reckless in the first round. And how many? Alchemist had 6. So Reckless is going to go out with 15 kills in the first round. So I'm going to take some in-game pictures real quick so I can get these bullet sounds out of my ear. Ah, shit. Oh my god, that was loud. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get the lobby set up for round number 2. We'll go ahead and get the next game underway in about 10 minutes. Give these guys some time to go to the bathroom, get something to drink, and join the lobby. So we will be back very soon. All right, guys, welcome back for round number 2. So we're just about to get this one underway. Go ahead and get the overlay switched up.
Welcome to PUBG Mobile.
Skrill rocking the old school corn suit. Haven't seen that since, shit, what was that, like season 2, season 3? I remember when whole entire squads would run around in that thing in Erangel thinking that they couldn't be seen. You blend in with the grass. I don't even remember at what point we learned that nothing around you renders in over 100 meters away. I think that one took a little bit getting used to. You're like, oh shit, I'm getting fucking shot. So I hid in a bush.
We will be
Well,
taking
that
off
bush is
soon.
not really there.
Be prepared.
Alright, so let's check out this playing line from round 2. We're going to go from Stalber all the way down to Quarry. So not too bad of a line. Got our first couple teams jumping out already. And I suspect at least 2 of these are heading towards Yasnaya. And how many teams? 1, 2, 3. At least 4 teams going towards Yasnaya. And not sure what's going on up there with Team 21 at Stalber. Saw some shots going off. And we got a bunch of teams in Yasnaya. Should be a pretty good battle over here. So we got Hit Squad, Latency, Rampage, Reckless, and what is Team 22? And that is going to be As One, I believe. So Eva going to be pushing towards the broken wall, and Murder going to get knocked right there by Artemis. Nick is now going to be coming over to provide some support. And Rain is going to get knocked as well. Well, I hope you enjoy them, Fatal. I try to put on a good show and provide as much entertainment for you guys as possible. So Roddick is now going to be pushing forward, trying to figure out which person he is going to revive first. Gave his team a little bit of a break, getting a knock right there onto Beast. But now the Beast is back up. Artemis is on the hunt for the last surviving member. Murder's going to get back up. Artemis is going to be pushing forward on the broken wall. Going to get a knock onto... Actually, no. Beast got the knock onto Murder. And Artemis is going to get the final kill. McBad Boy for Team 24 is going to loot one of the boxes right here. Going to be third person peeking the side of the building. And going to get a different angle on these guys. Team 4, Rampage, going to be pushing forward over here. Trying to figure out where these shots were coming from. Try to get their team a couple kills early in the second round. Going to get a knock right there from Webb onto Artemis with the Scar. And Webb now going to get knocked right there by McBad Boy. definitely had no idea that another team was to his right-hand side. And is that a smoke or a nade? And it kind of sounded like a flashbang. And Freaky very low on health, and so is Beast, but that one is going to be pulled off by Toxic with the shotgun. Team 24, what is that? McBadboy up on the roof, trying to play some shots over here onto Rampage, trying to get some easy kills off of the knock right there. So now that these teams are a little spread out in here, Yasnaya, I'm going to go ahead and rotate to some other teams. Let's go over here and check in with Team 16. I see some shots coming out of Diverse and his boys. Thank you for the follow. Not too sure what they're shooting at, so I'm going to go ahead and rotate out of here. The only team I see close to them is going to be APG. And let's go over here to South Georgia real quick. From what I can count, 4 teams standing. Team 11 is going to be pretty close to Team 6. So most likely going to be going over to those guys. Let's check in with Mystic real quick. And pretty much just going to be some third-person peeking going on. Thank you for the host. Need to change my sounds up so I know what was going on. To me, it sounded like a follow. So Zol is going to get knocked. And Sparky's going to go ahead and finish that one off for him with the Uzi. Viper trying to play some shots on the Mystic as he pushes forward, but he is going to run into Zan. And they are going to make short work of him. So you can hear some shots coming out from RG back here. Let's go ahead and rotate out of South George and check back in with Team 24. And let's see how close they are to the last couple players right here for Team 4. So right now, his squad has pretty much surrounded Rampage. So Sarge right there getting very lucky. You can see he's 1 HP. So right now, Freaky and Toxic both going to be knocked. Hit squad going to be pushing in. And can he get some shots right there onto PG-13? And PG-13 is going to be knocked, as well as 1 player from Hit Squad. And I believe it is just going to be up to Webb. Actually, no. Freaky's still standing. He is just very low on health. Right now, Webb is going to be guarding the stairs. And going to land a couple on Breezy. Nothing too serious. That is going to give them a chance to get 2 players back up. And that is going to be a knock right there from Webb onto Sarge. Chaz going to get knocked by Freaky. McBadboy going to get a knock onto Freaky. And Team 24 pulls off the upset. For a second, I thought Rampage was going to be the victor in this one. And it did basically a complete 180. Once they got that the double revive off on the top of here and Webb jumping out and getting the knock, I definitely thought they had a very good chance of pulling that one off. But very nice job to Hit Squad. Very, very nice teamwork. That's the kind of shit I love to see in the stream. Thank you for the hosts. What is that? Sayo HGG? So this zone is going to push all the way to the western side of the island. Let's go ahead and check in with Team 23. They are going to be exchanging some shots with Team 5. And that is going to be Tiger Nation. Bubba going to get a dock onto Duello. And Viper's actually going to steal that one from him. Where is this one going down? So currently they are going to be pushing the side. Can Bubba pull it off? Bubba going to get knocked as well. And that is going to be it for Dishonored. So they ended up getting 2 knocks, almost getting a third. But very, very close battle. Now let's go ahead and check in with Unlucky over here. And gonna get knocked by Tasty. And THC is gonna claim 4 for themselves right there. Let's go ahead and check back in with SET. You can see Flare just off to the 300 Northwest. And they have a knock right there onto Mommy, which is going to leave Peter and Zed standing for that team. And Towel is going to go ahead and thirst him with the VSS. So Cass is going to get a knock onto Kaysen with a vehicle. Let's go down here with Latency. And DRXCO going to get a knock onto Cass. And C-Dub is going to be placing some shots downwind right here. Not sure if he's trying to land some onto DRXCO or try to get the finish onto Kaysen. And Mr. Bacon is going to have the opposite side of the hill. So right now, he's going to have quite a hard time hiding behind that tree with 2 different angles on him. C-Dub going to get the knock with the M16. Where is the rest of your team? Here they come. So JD Smooth and Saint going to be coming in on the opposite end of the hill. Trying to place some shots right there on a Mr. Bacon with the DP. And it does look like Mr. Bacon has moved in for the revive. Kaysen most likely gonna bleed out right there behind the motorcycle. C-Dub gonna go for the thirst. And this zone is going to center pretty much right over Gatka. So I have a feeling this one is going to end up towards the Gatka Quarry area for a final zone. Should be a lot of open field on this one. Definitely makes things very interesting to see how people control the natural terrain rather than compounds. That's preferably what I shoot for when I play. I'm not big on compounds. I use them when I have to, but I like being able to feel like I have free movement and I'm not contained. Especially when a team's pushing me, I like to be in the open rather than a compound. Feel like it's easier for me to at least maneuver and place shots. Basically, my rule of thumb is if you're by yourself, place a couple shots, move. Place a couple shots, move. Never stay in the same fucking place and shoot more than once. You give your position away, and as soon as you go ahead and peek, they're going to blow your head off. So Latency is going to eliminate war criminals right there. Very nice job to these guys. And let's go ahead and check in with Team 2 real quick. So they're just placing some one-shots off. And And what the hell are they shooting at? So there is already a team down there in Gatka. I did see the UAV, even though their names are not popping up on the map. And that is going to be the other latency team. But let's actually go ahead and check in with Team 23 at the moment. Tiger Nation still currently in front of them at the, I guess it's the trenches or whatever the hell they are. My only problem with them is when I'm not paying attention, looking at the map for my next rotation when I'm in classics. Sometimes I just drive into them bitches. Let's see who has the highest kill count. And it looks like it is going to be Team 15. So they're killing it this round. And gonna move down here to Echo real quick. And they are gonna be taking on the Happy Campers. Lucky gonna get knocked right there by Protocol. And he is gonna go ahead and thirst that one very quickly. Not gonna give Tasty any time to go ahead and get his teammate back up. So APG is gonna be on the hill just across the street. Don't expect them to be third-partying this one until they're done shooting at that vehicle that just rotated by. And now the rest of Team 24 are going to be rotating in just the middle right here. Going to check in with Kim real quick and see what's going on over here. It does look like Chaz did get some damage on him as they rotated by. And let's go back over here to Echo and the Happy Campers real quick. So now I am seeing, what is that? Team 14 has pushed their way towards the compound as well. So we are about to see 3 teams go at it. As soon as one makes a move, 2 are going to try to make the opposite move. So there's going to be quite a bit of third-party action on this one. So you can see Protocol definitely knows that another team is here. He's going to get the knock onto Arrow. He's going to try to come around the side of the building and get the knock onto Nick at Night. So that's going to be 2 more kills right there for Echo. And Zeke going to get the knock on to, what is that, Failfish? And that is going to leave it down to Eddie and Protocol. Protocol going to get some shots landed on him by Tasty over there behind, what is that, kind of like a steel fence, I guess? So it has now come down to a 2v2. So Tasty is going to be probably about 33% health. And Kim going to get the knock with the M24 from distance. I had a feeling at some point they would try to third party this. And Zeke is trying for the thirst on a Protocol over there. Eddie is going to be pushing forward, looking for Tasty. And now it is just down to Eddie for Team 19. So as of right now, there is a very good possibility that Tasty can get revived. And here it goes. So that is definitely going to help out Team 3 quite a bit. So let's see what everyone else is up to now. So we have 13 teams standing. I feel like we had way more last round still standing with more zones to or less zones to go. Sorry, guys, I was answering a message on Discord. Just trying to figure out if somebody stole some of my graphics. So Serenity is going to have the hill right there. You can see Saint and JD Smooth going to be very close to Don Buds right now. Don Bud's going to be pushing forward and going to get a double knock right there with a nade. That was a very nice placement on that one. And Murda is going to take down the last surviving member, which was Eddie for Team 19 over there. And you can still hear Team 1 off in the distance, placing some M24 shots on Don Buds. So let's go over here and check in with Kim real quick, because I have a feeling that's who is placing these shots downrange. LBJ going to get a knock on to Gutta, and Rampage going to go ahead and thirst that one for him. Let's go ahead and check in with the last member for Team 2. And they definitely landed quite a few onto him. Was lucky enough to back up just in time before he got taken out of this round. So Rampage currently knocked for Team 15 up there on the hill. They're going to pop a couple smokes, get the revive onto their buddy. And the rest of them are going to go ahead and try to pop out the tires. As you can see, in a very desperate move, he is going to go ahead and smoke his car so they can't pop the tires. In my opinion, very smart move. That is one of the first things I do when I go to battle a team is I go ahead and take their transportation out. That way, if they go ahead and knock me or one of my teammates, they can't go ahead and push us, and you can pick them off as they try to push forward. And this one is going to move back towards Gatka. And from what I can tell, there is only going to be, what is that, maybe one compound. The rest is going to be almost completely open. Let's go ahead and check in with Winters over here. And they are going to be placing some shots on the Team 23 directly above them. That is going to be SET. You can see some of the team is going to be proning forward. The rest of them are going to be controlling the outer perimeter of the embankment. Maybe make their way over, try to get some shots landed on them. And Nova is about to bleed out from what I can tell. Trying to land some right there onto Reflect. That vehicle is going to get blown up. Towel's going to go ahead and get the confirmed kill. Actually, no, I take that back. Towel's going to get a knock onto one of the members for latency. And going to get knocked right there by iCurly in return. And this one is just going to be up to Reflect. And it does sound like the frags are about to come out. And iCurly is going to get the last one right there. Actually, no. They got third party. Where the fuck did that come from? I'm going to guess it was these guys. So overall, who is left? Jesus, Team 15 is murdering it this round. And Team 15 now going to be pushing forward to capitalize on that knock right here on the Happy Campers. Can Zeke get him up quick enough before this team goes ahead and hops out? And Tasty was unable to make it away. Zeke is going to be putting up a fight inside. And when 3 people kind of swarm on you at once, there's only so much you can do, but a very nice attempt on his part. It was just too many bullets to handle. Thank you for letting me know. I don't think, I think this might be the first time they've been in my scrims. So once people come for, I'd say a couple times, I tend to learn their names. But it's just hard learning new clan after new clan after new clan. So I usually give it probably like 2 to 3 scrims. And if they continue to come back, that's when I start pronouncing like all the clan names, everything like that. So all these guys that have been here for a while are the ones you'll hear me say like the clan name, stuff like that. Some of these names, like physical player names, for me are hard to read, especially on a screen that small. But and let's go over here with latency now. So Winter's trying to play some shots onto Hit Squad up on the hill. You can see a couple shots being landed on Breezy as well as Chaz. Chaz is probably about 2 to 3 HP. All they have to do is land 1 to 2 more bullets and he's going to get knocked. You can see Sarge currently knocked up there right now. And APG is taking on Serenity Gaming. So 2 other players currently knocked. The only one still standing going to be Skrilla. Got 7115 back up. And Don G-Bud's going to be pushing forward. Skrilla trying to play some shots onto him. And Skrilla is going to take him down. So he's going to go ahead and get the revive onto Kim. Nice push by John G-Buds right there. Man had a very nice double frag kill right there in the shack earlier. And the God Squad is going to be rotating up, going to park right there on the back of that crest of the hill. And now they are going to be pushing forward right towards APG. And Viper going to get a knock onto Kim. I suspect the push is going to come fairly quickly. Skrilla going to go ahead and lay down. Sparky going to move up to his right-hand side and go ahead and take him out as well as his teammate. And I believe that is going to leave it down to 7115. And the God Squad now is going to have to jump in a vehicle. Can 7115 pull it off? And he does not land the shots on the Viper. He had the clear shot. So Sparky going to go ahead and get a knock onto Chaz and go ahead and thirst it, which is just going to leave it to Breezy right there. Breezy is going to be 1 HP. Can the God Squad get this 1 kill? And Murder is going to be coming in for the flank, coming in directly behind Breezy. And Breezy turns around and does play some shots onto him. But these are our last 3 teams right now. So Team 15 is definitely third partying this. You can see Murder got knocked from, who was it over there? I want to say it was Lone Star. And Breezy is just using this time to make it so hopefully his team can get second. Viper and Sparky now going to be pushing up. And LBJ is going to go ahead and get the final shots onto Breezy. So currently down to our 2 final teams. And right now, Team 15 is going to be in the zone. So they are going to have complete advantage. They already know where this the last team standing. So pretty much all they have to do is gatekeep this one, and they can basically ride their way to a second round victory. And that is gonna be it. So very nice job to Team 15 right there. First week in my scrims, so definitely love to see these guys back. Look at how many fucking kills they had. That's one dude had 11. Lone Star had 11 alone. So between two people, they had 20 kills. So that round, 30 kills alone for that one team. That is absolutely ridiculous. That's 60. That's like a third of the lobby. Jesus, somebody is blowing my Discord up. So I'm going to go ahead and take some endgame picks real quick and then go ahead and get the lobby set up for round number 3. So stay tuned and we will be right back. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get round 3 underway. Let me just let the team leaders know that we're going to be starting. And we will get everything up and running. Well, I think my game froze. So it's going to be real fucking shitty if I can't get back in. Whoa, that was laggy.
Motherfucking bitch.
Holy shit, all chat is toxic.
We were just gonna four-man land, right?
I wouldn't four-man land.
Stinky.
Do one-man drops. Come on, do it.
Vane made it stinky.
What the fuck?
Run, may binili ako.
Alright, so the plane line's gonna go from South George. All the way to, I'd say, past Yasnaya. It's not really a point right there. It's gonna be in between Kameshki and Lipovka. Thank you for the follow, Big Breezy. And let's go ahead and check in with, why didn't it switch to Playboy? So let's go ahead and switch to Mobile Warriors. Thank you for the follow. I don't know how to pronounce your name. And Timbit gonna get the confirmed kill onto iCarly. So Bubba now going to be pushing forward. Let's go ahead and get a first-person view on him. He is going to be pushing up towards Nick at night. And, bro, that's a lot of S's. Mobile Warriors is not careful. This could be it. I'm not sure if Bubba knows there's two of them. And going to get one knock. And gets the second. Very nice job, Bubba. I'm very proud of you. Let's go down here with Team 16. And who is it over here? So we're going to have War Criminals and Team 7 going at it over here at School Apartments. And very nice. Was that a nade or a smoke? I really hope that was a nade. That would have been awesome. So now Gek, Vane, and Unlucky going to be pushing up. Going to get one knock. And it was a very nice attempt right there by Mr. Bacon. I feel like if he would have had the S12K, he may have pulled that one off. Go ahead and check in with Echo now. They are going to be on top of Team 15. And Lone Star going to be at the very, very end of Pachinki. Beast going to get a knock on to buff for Oz. And let's see if we can check in with these ones real quick. And then I'll just go back to Pachinki. So currently going to be checking in with Nick. So you can see one of the members for Hit Squad was knocked. They were able to get him back up. Nick going to be using the ledge grabs. And we do have a couple teams down there in Primorse too. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this one. I don't suspect too much going on at this moment. Where are these teams in Pachinki at? So Eddie going to get knocked right there by LBJ. And they are going to push forward onto that one. Going to go ahead and get the thirst onto Eddie. And this is going to come down to Vendum and Protocol. Protocol is going to be pushing forward towards Rampage. And one of their members is going to be controlling the rooftops. Definitely the kind of stuff I like to see. And someone got a flare. Hoping it was Team 19. So one member for Team 19 going to be pushing forward to, I don't really know what to call this other than the shittiest house in the game. Definitely no loot, but the only good thing about this one house right here is if you jump through the window, you can get on top of the rooftop right beside it. Other than that, pretty much useless. And gonna get the final kill onto them. So very nice job to Team 15 to be controlling Pachinki. And let's switch off, go over here with Team 16 now. And they are going to be battling Team 7 over here at school now. And they are going to go ahead and take McGhost down. Vane going to jump out the window. Carnage going to get the knock onto Unlucky 11.
And trash.
And he's calling them trash. So let's put your words where your mouth is and let's see how many kills you can get.
One's gonna run around behind. One's gonna run around behind.
So Diverse is going to go up the stairways. Carnage is going to be on the third story. Diverse going to make his way up.
Take the window, you can get him.
And Diverse going to go ahead and jump down. And Gek is going to have the angle on him. Oh, I thought he was coming this way.
I see you. Does he? Good knock.
Diverse going to get the knock onto Vane. Carter's going to get the knock on a Bleach. It is now just going to be down to Gek. Gek going to get the knock onto Diverse. It is all down to Carnage now. And landing a couple on him. Gek trying to run away. He's probably about 2 to 3 HP, and that is going to be it. Very nice job right there to Carnage.
Okay, Vane, you're bad, Vane, you're bad, Vane, you're bad, Vane, you're bad.
These little kids need to shut up.
Bro, I don't know how I didn't kill Gek. He was low, bro. Was he one-shot Carnage?
No, don't exit the match. So Sparky trying to land some shots onto one of the members for Team 2. And he definitely landed quite a few right there. Hopefully he has some health. And where is... So Murder is going to be over here to help him as well. And the rest of the rest of his team. If I was Gutta, I would be trying for the flank right now. And one of them going to be pushing forward in the vehicle. And going to stop at the compound. And go up against Murda. His teammate going to take some M16 shots to provide him some cover to get through the window. And now comes the nades. Going to get one up through the window. And going to take some Uzi shots from the back. Might as well just go inside at this point. And actually, I was wrong. He went ahead and tried to fake him out with a smoke grenade. Very nice tactic. It does get people to react because it sounds exactly like a frag when it hits the ground. So the member for Team 2 has now pushed forward into the same building. And he jumps back out. In comes another, most likely a smoke grenade. And they are going to go ahead and shoot the door down where Murda's at. And Murda is going to go ahead and get the knock in the thirst. He came very close to getting knocked himself right there. So now it has come down to a 3v2. You can see Gutta is now going to be pushing up on the building Sparky is currently inside of. Oh, is he going to continue to go by? He just heard the footsteps. And Murder is going to get a knock onto another member of Team 2. And here comes the blue zone. It's not going to be too serious, but hopefully one of these two teams is going to take that vehicle on the side of the building. Sparky going to get a knock onto Gutta. And now it is going to come down to an even match, 2v2. So what is now probably a little bit better for the God Squad right here is that they currently have two vehicles. They have the Dacia and the motorcycle right there. So Team 2 is pretty much going to have to battle this one out. Actually, one of them getting knocked by the play zone. So now it is going to be a 2v1. Murda going to jump on that motorcycle, get it to some cover. Either that or they're both going to dip out. And it does look like they're both about to dip out. So nice job right there by the God Squad, though. Definitely put up a hell of a fight. Oh, he got a fucking knock as they drove away. So let's go over here and check in with Tiger Nation at the moment. Zeno gonna get a knock onto Lunchy. And Zed and Peter are now going to be pushing forward to the little hill just below the compound that Skrilla and his team currently occupy. $7115 most likely is not going to have health. Yeah, it's got absolutely nothing, not even boosts. The best thing he could probably do right now is sit on top of the balcony up here and third-person peek this, and as people come running forward, just go ahead and try to pick them off and help your team out as much as possible. Artemis going to get a confirm onto Hippie. Skrilla right now providing some cover fire for 7115. You can see Cow is going to be peeking the side of the building. Zed going to be jumping out the front. Which one does he go for? Lands a couple onto Zed as he jumps back through the window. And Cow going to get the knock onto 7115. Zed going to get knocked by Skrilla. Peter landing quite a few onto Skrilla. Skrilla going to get a knock onto Peter. And it came down to Cow. Cow going to pull that one off and eliminate the last surviving member for APG. Oh, Reflect getting knocked right there by Zeke. And this is the main reason why I always say never push anything alone. Because you never know how many people are actually inside that building when they're all just standing still. So Tasty currently knocked up there. Towel is going to go ahead and move in for the thirst. It is just going to be down to Zeke, and it is about to be definitely a 3v1. And I hear pins being pulled. And that was a nice ass nade by Cream Cake. Bounced it off the door jamb right into this man's head. Like, that was an unbelievable toss. No, Brownie actually got a pro stream camera. But why is it you are always negative every time you join the stream? Unban you from what? My server? Oh my god, my energy drink's wearing off. So, Tiger Nation is trying to play some shots onto Team 15 inside the school there. Team 15, I think this guy in my chat said their name was P-Noise. Good game, Skrilla. Hopefully see you again next week. Love to see your team from week to week, man. But Pinoy's last game went to fucking town with, what was it, 30 kills? Like, that is ridiculous. So Zeno going to get knocked by Team 15. And is anybody going to move back to get the revive? You can see Reckless off in the distance, making their rotation past school apartments. And Mystic going to get the knock onto iCurly. Where are these guys fighting at? There we go. So iCurly going to get back up. I swear somebody had the exact same name as him earlier that was fighting in crates. And Diverse, if you are watching the stream right now, my dude, please go ahead and respond to my DM. I'd like to know why you stole some of my graphics that were all copyrighted by a professional graphics artist. And I'm pretty sure he'd probably want to know too. So I'm hoping Dishonored makes their way up here. So this is going to be what I hope ends in Pachinki. I always love to see final zones of Pachinki, but it hardly ever happens. So where did Team 15 end up going? I didn't see them in the kill feed. But Zed is trying to get that vehicle unstuck. Oh, and he gets it. So this is probably going to be a slow zone. We got about 10 teams left. I believe in the other two games, we still had a whole bunch of teams still standing. So I'm going to put my phone down for just a second. It's hurting my hands a little bit just holding it there. So take that back. So Team 15 actually moved down to the other end of Pachinki. They were up there at school apartment, or sorry, actually school. And I'm assuming one zone shift, they booked their way down to Pachinki to get a center zone spot, which is a very good call. But I'm not really a fan, well, myself, center zone. I try to be off just a little bit because I hardly ever see zones move full center on anything. It's very, very, very rare, in my opinion, that actually does happen. My best guess for what I assume where the zone's going to go, wherever you see that red smoke, where is it at? So it's right there. I'm actually going to guess zone's going to come down here by Team 6. So my best guess for every time I see that red smoke, zone's going to move almost the opposite direction. It will sometimes move directly towards it, but I find a lot of the times that it actually doesn't. So Zed gonna get a knock on the Nick. And they are lighting that vehicle up there and gonna take Beast out.
I wasn't looting! Oh my god! 'Cause- oh, oh my god. Cause I'm trolling, bro.
So I have a feeling Tiger Nation is going to be battling Team 15 momentarily. I'd love to see Team 15 get on these rooftops. And Team 6 going to be off in the distance, controlling the hills over there. And Team 15 going to place some shots onto Team 5 as they rotate by. From what I could tell, was not lucky enough to get anything landed right there. So zone definitely shifted to the left. So I was right on which way the zone was going to go. And that is going to give Latency a very good spot in this, what I suspect is going to be probably second to final zone, I would assume. Team 6 doesn't have a bad spot themselves up there on the hill. The only difference between this and where they're at is Latency is going to have, in some people's opinion, a little bit more cover. But like I said earlier, the open space, to me, works out a lot better. I don't know what you're trying to say in the YouTube chat, sir. So we are down to our last 9 teams. So we're going to check in with Tiger Nation real quick. Oh yeah, I don't speak Spanish, my dude. You gotta speak English. So Peter gonna be in the very bottom of this one. And now they are gonna be pushing in. And that is gonna be it. Lone Star had the Groza. That thing is nasty up close. So crate weapons are always ideal. I love me an AWM and an AUG. Let's see what Artemis is up to over here. So, going to be the last surviving member for his team. Just trying to get some placement points and possibly even some kills. You can see Towels is going to be rotating in. Team 15 going to be placing some shots on him. Nova very close to getting knocked as he came through the zone. Can Cream Cape make it without healing? I'm not sure he's going to be able to get that one off. Zone is going to go ahead and knock him. And Maverick now trying to play some shots in the direction of Team 23. See if he can go ahead and get some landed. Using, in my opinion, probably, well, not one of the best. I'd say if you want to be quiet, this is the gun to use. That way they don't know where the shots are coming from. It's definitely deadly if you know how to lead with this thing. So Team 6 definitely placing some shots down here on Latency and P-Noise. So P-Noise is going to be on the bottom level. Currently Lone Star knocked. They are going to get him back up. And Winters is the only one in this building. So definitely at a disadvantage being 3v1. And iCurly is now coming down to the bottom. Going to be third person peeking that one window. Trying to get some hits on these guys. And iCurly gonna get knocked. LBJ gonna get knocked. And Says.Dot is gonna be in the small little building just next door. And Latency is gonna come out victorious on this battle. Now Dishonored is gonna be pushing forward. They have all 4 still standing. Let's see where Murda is going. Trying to come up right behind Team 6 on the hill. And unfortunately, was not right in the edge of the zone. Says.Dot gonna get a knock on a Timbit with the nade. And Zol ended up taking out the last member for the God Squad. And here comes Latency with the push. Pushing off of that knock on Timbit up there. And Maverick going to be knocked downstairs. Says.Dot crazy low on health. Down comes Elmo. Elmo going to get a knock onto one of them. And down comes Timbit. Timbit is going to help finish him off. Bubba going to get one, actually 2 knocks himself. And Dishonor going to come out victorious. So we are down to our top 5. So we're going to have Artemis still hanging out in this one. Ooh, that frag was close. So Team 6 definitely doing Artemis a huge favor right there and taking out the last member from SET right in front of them. Definitely have a strong feeling that's where that frag came from. Where is Artemis? So Artemis is going to be outside the zone. Hopefully he has a bunch more smokes because that buggy is definitely about to blow up. So right now, only team in this zone is going to be Team 6. The rest of them are all going to have to push towards that hill. Mystic going to be knocked by Sarge. And Chaz is now coming in for the flank. I really hope that was just a spectator glitch. And here comes a shot from Bubba and Timbit. Timbit gonna get the knock onto Chaz. And out come the smokes onto Mystic. Let's see if Mentalist and Zol are able to get the revives. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get one of their teammates back up. Bubba went ahead and thirsted him with the DP. And then Buff for Eyes is going to try to last this one out. Got Hit Squad to top 3. Let's see Buff for Eyes can get them in the top 2. And Dishonored and Buff for Eyes just got lucky with the zone. Actually, Sarge still standing too. I didn't even see him back there, right on top of him. So Team 6 is going to be at a disadvantage. Hopefully they have a bunch of smokes. Actually, no, they're going to push this one with the US. And Bubba gonna get knocked by Mystic over there. Timbit putting up a fight, landing a couple onto Mystic. Landing a couple on Zol as well. Zol pushing forward, and does he get knocked by the zone? And he barely makes it. He's gonna be 1 HP. And Mystic eliminating Timbit as well. Now it is just down to Buff for Eyes. Mystic gonna heal back up. Zol gonna do the same. And it is about to be a 3v1. Buffer Eye is going to get a knock on the Mentalist. And Zol and Mystic placing some shots in this direction. Don't know exactly where he's at. Now it is down to a 1v1. Can Buffer Eyes do it? What? That was a very nice end to that one. I love frag kills. So IQ is going to go out with 10 kills in our final round of the night. Very nice job for Buff for Eyes. Definitely thought they had a chance at winning that one when it came down to the 1v1. So nice job. And I'm going to go ahead and take some endgame pictures real quick. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and visit Twitch. Hit that follow button for me. Help me get to 1,000 followers. Definitely appreciate it. And definitely appreciate you guys tuning in week after week. So give me a little bit to get scoring all done, and then I'll open up registration for next week. Look out for the ping. And definitely appreciate all the support you guys give me. And we will see you hopefully again next week.